She is nice. Yeah, you know what? Against me.
God. We'll
I
take.
got you back.
Plotting against.
I got you back. Yeah, Russell.
You think I'm afraid to take both y'all on? Hell. It's gonna be a long
Yeah.
day. I hope you packed a lunch. Let me tell you what.
How did you tune that thing? Okay. That B string's a little sharp. Okay.
Sounds like there's more of it, Josh. I was at Legends the other day.
Uh-huh.
Dude, the sound, it doesn't do much. Drop the thing on my tuner.
Oh, wow, see that.
And now it won't tune.
Polyphonically?
I can't tune.
Oh, you can't tune.
I can't tune B. That's the only one that I can't tune. It just does that.
Wow. Wow.
You want to take the window out? Okay, I do.
You could fret it.
That's fine.
You could fret the B and tune
Okay.
it.
Okay.
People don't notice.
Somebody asked me about that guitar the other day. Said, "Is there something wrong with Russell's guitar?" I said, "Well, it's Russell." That's it. That high five.
There is a lot wrong with this. I've played it every day that I've played down here for years, you can tell, and it hasn't been pickup goes in and out on it. But it's a prop, Bill. It's a prop.
I was kidding.
I would take that. Okay, Bill. I see. Shots fired. You're done now. Oh, that's it. All right. Here we go. Let's play some rock and roll. Here we go.
Lauren said high five. Got a little overtone to it.
Well, that mic ain't plugged in, so it's no big deal.
Well, I mean, I just unplugged it.
Oh,
to
you
see if
did?
that would fix it.
Oh, I see.
It was doing that.
So, like,
There's
that's
a-
like making a note. And then,
There's an overtone.
like, is there any gap tape or duct tape? Yeah, put like a couple butterflies on it. That might. Actually, all right, 1 second. I just wouldn't want. I just don't want that note.
I don't blame you. Yeah, go ahead.
Just chill on that.
Take her down.
It's fixed it. I'm just gonna. I'm just not gonna use it. Okay, that's cool. Yeah. Sorry.
Could be. We could have an aerial Tom emergency later, and
Oh yeah, you never know.
then we can use it.
Some broken sound. Are you familiar with this one?
Yeah.
Look out, hat.
I just need tempos from y'all.
Oh, be black.
coffee black, cigarette. Start this day like all the rest. First thing every morning that I do is start missing you. Some broken hearts never mend. Some memories never end. Some tears will never dry. My love for you will never die. Rendezvous in the night, willing woman to hold me tight. In the middle of love's embrace, I see your face. Some broken hearts never mend. Some memories never end. Some tears will never dry. My love for you will never die. Some broken hearts never mend. Some memories never end. Some tears will never dry. My love for you will never die. Some rock and roll music. Hey, we got a clap. Oh, well, you don't. You've always had a clap, Bill.
Always.
That's all the rock and roll we're playing, so don't get too excited.
Oh. Old habits. I kicked the habit of smoking back some time ago. I tried the hard stuff till I had to let all that go. But the toughest thing I ever gave up was today. And old habits like you are hard to break. I use lifesavers 'cause they help me get off cigarettes. But you know for your love I ain't found no lifesaver yet. And I've grown cold turkey 'cause there's not even one kiss a day. And old habits like you are hard to break. Old habits like you are hard to break. habits like you are hard to break. Old habits like you are hard to break. Love with someone new is so hard to make. I had grown so used to you and all of your ways, but old habits like you are hard to break. Old habits like you are hard to break.
Feel good song of the summer right there. Yes, sir. Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Let's do some more fun music. Welcome into AJ's Good Time Bar. If you're just joining us, we just joined us too. We just gotten started, and we're going to be here till about 2 o'clock. If you have anything you want to hear, a favorite artist, whether it's Merle Haggard or Merle Haggard, you let us know. We do a lot of Merle Haggard music, and we also do some of the new country that the kids are crazy about. Some George Strait, Gene Watson, Vern Gosdin sound.
Yeah.
I don't want to trigger you.
No.
Does anybody notice how long Bill's arms are? Vern Gosdin noticed. You started this today.
I'm
You started it, Bill.
That was earlier.
Son.
Honey?
That's Bill Cook. You don't know this yet, but he is. My mom told me if I don't have something nice to say, don't say nothing
That's
at all,
exactly
Bill.
right.
So that's Bill Cook right there.
Leave it at that. Good morning. Come in.
There, honey. How are you? Come on in. We've been saving seats. Get on in here. You're late. You're late. You just missed our breakfast buffet, guys. It was delicious, but it's over now. Well, darn it. Daggone it. All right, we're playing fun, happy, uplifting songs. Perfect for a rainy Sunday. Yeah, when you went at it hard all weekend, or maybe like the last. How long have I lived in this town, Bill? Long enough. All right. I don't know. All the weekends have run together. It's been this past 7 years has been a hell of a weekend, Josh. I gotta say. Rolling with the flow, going where the lonely go, anywhere the lights are low, going where the lonely go, and making up things to do. Not running in all directions, trying to find you. I'm just rolling with the flow. I'm going where the lonely go. I've got to keep going. I can't lay down. and sleep won't hardly come. When there's loneliness all around, I've got to keep going, traveling down this lonesome road. I'm just rolling with the flow. I'm going where the lonely go. I've got to keep going. I can't lay down. Well, sleep won't hardly come when there's loneliness all around. I've got to keep going, traveling down this lonesome road. I'm just a rolling with the flow. I'm going where the lonely go. I'm just a rolling with the flow. Going where the lonely go. Thank you. Some Justin Bieber music right there. Where are you guys from? California. Welcome to the United States. Glad you made it in. I'm serious. Oh no, I give everybody a hard time. Just ask Bill.
He does.
Yep, and I'll tell you what, we're grateful to have you here, even if you are from California. That's a joke. Josh on lead guitar is from California. No, Texas. California's moving to Texas. That's what I meant. Yeah, it's still Texas for a little while. But no. Oh, but you're just making up states now. You're like, oh, California, Michigan. Oh, but really it's Iowa. And boy, you picked a great time to go there, didn't you? I'm from Tennessee. I can't make fun of anybody. Don't worry about that. So, so you're California, and we got Michigan, right? Michigan, the Sunshine State, yes. We got a little cold front coming through, and I'm sorry, you guys are not used to cold weather, so Michigan.
I think they are.
Oh, yeah? I failed geometry, Bill. I don't know what to tell you. Oh, really? I love it, man. I love it going into the fall. Do y'all have a favorite artist, favorite singer, or any of that? And do you have a favorite singer, and why is it Merle Haggard?
Always.
That's it. We could do some more Merle Haggard. We did 20 Merle Haggard songs the other day. That was a... Kenny Rogers? I don't sing any Kenny Rogers, but I bet Josh does.
I bet Josh does.
Actually, I do sing. I don't really sing anything, Bill. If you don't know the truth, I do a lot. I tell a lot of bad jokes, and I sort of mumble my way like off pitch on a lot of great songs. Coward of the County would be a fun. What's that? From Kenny or just any 80s? Any 80s? All right, let's do some. All right, here's an 80s song by George Strait.
Don't mess it up, Bill.
I got it.
Watching.
I got it. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Nickels and dimes, memories and wine. She's on his mind once again. Same old stew, same old fool. Played by the rules but didn't win. There's an old love in his heart that he don't lose. He's tried forgetting, hell he knows that it's no use. He's got a fool heart in memory, it won't let him see. Yet she walked out the door, now he's got a fool heart in memory. He says patiently, here every night so it can fool him more. She was his girl, his only world, and that string of pearls that slipped away. 1,000 dimes, 1,000 times, he doesn't mind what they say. He fills the jukebox and he plays the same old song. He fills the glass and then he turns her memory on. But it's a fool heart in memory, it won't let him see. Yet she walked out the door, now he's got a fool heart in memory. He says patiently, here every night so it can fool him more. He's got a fool heart in memory, it won't let him see. Yet she walked out the door, now he's got a fool heart in memory. He says patiently, here every night so it can fool him more. George Strait right there. Yeah, that's some 80s. I think that's about 84, maybe.
Yeah.
84, Bill. What were you doing in 84? Which one of my ex-wives were you with then? I forget.
The first one. The first one.
Yeah, true. It's true. Bill's dated all my ex-wives. Oh, he has.
What, 3 now?
You tell me, Bill. I forget. Sometimes I get a new wife just so Bill can get a new girlfriend, you know. True. That's Bill Cook. I can't even look at him right now. Bill, they took your beautiful tan lines out, and now you got this cold aqua thing going on. Aquaman. I say that because see, there's a live stream, and it's mostly a comedy show.
It mostly is.
Yeah. And but people watch all around the world. So when you guys go back home to whatever state you're really from, you can. If you're wondering, you're worried about Bill. You're worried if maybe I'm still abusing him,
He is.
Or how his relationship status with my last ex-wife is, then you can always tune into the AJ's live stream. Okay, so there's these lights right here, and they shine on Bill, and they really show off his skin, his tan, and yeah, well, and his ego, all the things. And on the live stream, somebody commented one day, like, Bill Cook always looks so tan.
Well, it was the light.
It wasn't just the lights, Bill, but he's got this supple skin. This right here is just not doing you justice, Bill. It's just not. I'm just telling you.
Can we get somebody on that?
Well, I want the Bill Cook lighting back is what I want, yeah. But now, welcome in. That's Bill Cook. He gets to play with me, but for 6 years, you played with Vern Gosdin.
I did.
For 13 years, he played with Randy Travis. That's pretty cool, I think. So let's do some Vern Gosdin. It's a pedal steel song, but we got Josh Owen on lead guitar, and if you've got Josh, who needs a pedal steel? I mean, you know, do some Set 'em Up Joe. How about that?
All right.
Bill Cook, I hate to trigger you, but I have to tell the story. So you were playing with Vern, and the drummer got fired because Vern Gosdin hated drummers, right? He went through a lot of drummers. He even fired a drum machine once because he said it didn't keep good time. That's the truth. That is the truth.
That's true.
And so Bill subbed on the drums for a little while, and tell everybody what Vern Gosdin said.
Well, I was a drummer when I first started out, but I did sub with Vern till we got somebody. And he called me to the bus one day and he said, son, you know why you'll never be a good drummer? And I was just baffled at the time, and he says, your arms are too long.
So
I went, what? So I guess my arms are too long to play drums. I don't know. What do you think, Herschel? Too long? He's long.
and Monkey Man back here, you know, those arms. Herschel's going to reach up and steal the microphone from me in a second. But yeah, so every now and then we do some Vern Gosdin, and I'm like, Bill, I'm sorry to trigger you. All right, let's do it. It's called Set 'em Up Joe. It's from 1988. They've got a vintage Victrola, 1951, filled with all my favorite records that I grew up on. They got old Hank and Lefty and the Speed 24. Set 'em up, Joe, and play a walk in the floor. Set 'em up, Joe, and play a walk in the floor. I'm gonna spend the night like every night before. And I'm playing E.T. and I'm gonna play him some more. I gotta have a shot of them old troubadours. Whoop, whoop. Set 'em up, Joe, and play a walk in the floor. Set 'em up, Joe, and play a walk in the floor. Hey, my neon neighbors, they like what I play, 'cause they've heard it every night since you walked away. Now every day they replace old B-24, 'cause every night I run a needle through a walk in the floor. Yes, every night I run a needle through a walk in the floor. I'm gonna spend the night like every night before. And I'm playing E.T. and I'm gonna play him some more. And I gotta have a shot of them old troubadours. Set 'em up, Joe, and play a walk in the floor. Set 'em up, Joe, and play a walk in the floor. Set 'em up, Joe, and play a walk in the floor. Set 'em up, Joe, and play a walk in the floor.
Yeah.
Thank you. It's Vern Gosdin right there. Appreciate that. Josh, that sounded good, man. Yeah, that sounded real good.
Yeah, I just pretended I was sitting down.
Worry about you folks back yonder. Where y'all from? Where? What did he say, folks? I couldn't hear him because Josh is noodling over there showing off again.
Nevada.
Atlanta? Nevada. The Silver State, Bill.
Silver.
That's the Silver State. Do you know Nevada means either snow-capped or snow-covered is what that word means.
I did not know that.
He does. And notice he's native Nevadan because he didn't say Nevada. Yeah, Nevada. That's how you tell. That's what I hear anyway. I've never been to Nevada.
I'm good with it. I'm good with it.
No, never have. They don't want me out there. Can you imagine? Anyway, if you guys have a request, holler at us. We got a lot of West Coast representing. We got Nevada, we got California. Bree right here behind the bar. She's from Seattle, bless her heart. You know, I give her a hard time, but honestly, she probably is the best damn bartender that we have here today. And that's not a lie.
No,
It's not. I mean, it's just, hey, calm down, Bree. That always works on women. Just tell them, hey, won't you just calm down? Stop being so emotional. All right. I want to dedicate this to somebody. I don't know. Would dedicate it to Lauren, but I haven't given Lauren a hard time yet. She's from Chicago, so she deserves all the nonsense I'm going to say. I would say I dedicate this to her, but she's incapable of love. This is called A Good-Hearted Woman right here. A long time forgotten, dreams they just fell by the way. The good life he promised ain't what she's living today. But she never complains of the bad times or the bad things he's done, Lord. She just talks about the good times they've had and the good times to come. And she's a good-hearted woman in love with a good-timing man. And she loves him in spite of those ways that she don't understand. Through teardrops and laughter, they'll pass through this world hand in hand. A good-hearted woman loving that good-timing man. He likes bright lights and nightlife and good-timing friends. And when the party's all over, well, she'll welcome him back home again. One way or another, Bill. Sometimes that's three. Lord knows she don't understand him, but she'll do the best that she can. Be a good-hearted woman too, then do no good, good-timing man. Whoop, whoop. She's a good-hearted woman in love with a good-timing man. And Lord, she loves me in spite of my wicked ways that she don't understand. And through teardrops and laughter, they'll pass through this world hand in hand. A good-hearted woman loving a good-timing man. And she's a good-hearted woman in love with a good-timing man. Thank you. So Waylon and Willie right yonder. Mm-hmm. If you're leaving, you'll have to boost me up just a little before you leave. I'll be good with the guitar. Just because when this room gets filled up with all my fans, you know, yeah, you can't hear. So it goes from it sounding like you're yelling down into a cave or something to it sounds like you're yelling against a wall. Notice I said yelling and not singing. All right. Well, we haven't done Charlie Pride yet. We haven't let Lauren really play a little bit on the fiddle because, let's be honest, I mean, fiddle, you spend most of your time tuning that thing. And
You got me on that one. Yeah, I see there.
all right, Lauren. Okay, this is Lauren Pittman, ladies and gentlemen. Now everybody's paying attention now. I've given you some time in the bullpen to get warmed up. So we're going to do The Devil Went Down to Georgia. There's 3 people here. Let's do it. No, it's called Anybody Going to San Antone.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Rain dripping down the brim of my hat. It sure is cold today. Here I am walking down 66, and I wish she hadn't done me this way. Sleeping under a table in a roadside park, a man could wake up dead, but it sure feels warmer than it did sleeping in our king-size bed. And is anybody going to San Antonio or Phoenix, Arizona? Any place is alright as long as I can forget I've ever known her. Wind whipping down the neck of my shirt like I ain't got nothing on. But I'd rather fight the wind and rain than what I've been fighting at home. And yonder come the truck with the U.S. mail and the people writing letters back home. Tomorrow she'll probably want me back, but I'll still be just as gone. Is anybody going to San Antonio or Phoenix, Arizona? Any place is alright as long as I can forget I've ever known her. I said, is anybody going to San Antonio or Phoenix, Arizona? Any place is alright as long as I can forget I've ever known her. Oh, thank you. What do y'all think about Lauren? I'm glad I taught her how to play that. Did anybody notice the sun started shining just now?
Well, Lauren was playing.
Oh yeah, I forgot. It was when Lauren started playing that the sun came out.
The sun's shining.
Sorry, I ruined everybody's stormy day by letting Lauren play.
Sun's come out tomorrow.
Bill Cook, you're in a good mood.
Hey, it's a beautiful day.
How's Mac's wife? She doing good, apparently. You know, she must have been in a good mood this morning. Yeah, good. Yeah. But I'll tell you what, we don't use a set list. It's the first time this band's ever played together, and our set list is your request. So if y'all have a song on your heart, a song on your mind, you can let us know, and if we can do it right, we will. If we have to do it wrong, we'll do that, or we'll do negotiations.
That's right.
Yeah. Where are you folks from at the bar? Tampa. Tom Brady town. I love Tom Brady. I'm sorry. Bill doesn't. Bill's still hung up on Peyton Manning. That's what it is, Bill. It's Sunday.
You're right. You're right. It is what it is.
It is what it is, buddy.
Still don't like Peyton Manning.
Yeah. Hey, let's do some more Merle Haggard. All right, Merle Haggard.
Diamonds on the top.
Diamonds.
1, 2, 3.
My hat don't hang on the same nail too long. My ears can't stand to hear that same old song. Oh, I don't leave the highway long enough to bog down in the mud. I've got a rambling fever in my blood. I caught this rambling fever long ago. I first heard a lonesome whistle blow. And if someone said I ever gave it down, well, they damn sure told you wrong. I've had a rambling fever all along. Rambling fever, the kind that can be measured by degrees. Rambling fever, there ain't no kind of cure for my disease. And there's times I'd like to bed down on a sofa, let some pretty lady rub my back. Spend the early morning drinking coffee, talking about when I'll be coming back. But I don't let no woman tie me down or up. I never get too old to get around or up. I wanna die along the highway and rot away like some old highline pole. Rest this rambling fever in my soul. Rambling fever, kind that can be measured by degrees. Rambling fever, there ain't no kind of cure for my disease. Well, let's treat this symptom, John. Kind that can be measured by degrees. Rambling fever, ain't no kind of cure for my disease. No, there ain't no kind of cure for my disease. Oh, thank you, some Merle Haggard music. All right. Every time I watch Bill Cook, I dance too. But my ex-wife likes to watch Bill Cook. She has this little garden out there, and Bill Cook goes out there, does Tai Chi every morning, naked Tai Chi in the sunlight. She loves it, she said.
Oh, yeah?
I don't know, Bill.
She's my biggest fan.
Say you stay in such good shape, so limber. And he gets his tan.
Except for today.
Except for today, you know.
It was kind of cool up there today.
All right, guys, let us know if you have a request. Do some Don. It's our second Don Williams song of the day. Yeah. Most people don't play that many Don Williams songs. Okay. I left Oklahoma, driving in a Pontiac, just about to lose my mind. I was going to Arizona, maybe on to California, where people all live so fine. My baby called me crazy, my mama called me lazy, but I'm gonna show 'em all this time. 'Cause you know I ain't no fooling, I don't need no more schooling. I'm born just to walk the line. Thank you. Living on Tulsa time. Living on Tulsa time. Hey, you know that I've been through it when I set my watch back to it. Living on Tulsa time. So there I was in Hollywood and wishing I was doing good and talking on that telephone line. They don't need me in their movies and nobody sings my songs. Guess I'm just wasting time. So then I got to thinking, man, I'm really sinking and I really had a flash this time. And I had no business leave it, so nobody will be grieving if I head on back to Tulsa time. Living on Tulsa time. Living on Tulsa time. Gonna send my watch back to it, Lord, you know that I have been through it. Living on Tulsa time. And I'm living on Tulsa time. Living on Tulsa time. Hey, you know that I've been through it when I set my watch back to it. Living on Tulsa time. Oh, some Don Williams up there. Thank you. Ooh. We got, I think we had 4 claps there, Bill. That is 100% participation.
All right. It's 4 people.
Gold Star folks right there, we appreciate that. Yeah. And I'll tell you what, we played till about 2 o'clock, but we haven't started drinking yet, so we're just sort of halfway. Yeah, well, I'm glad to see y'all drinking. Everybody drinking, right? I hope so, because if you don't get started before noon, and we're rapidly approaching, if you don't get started before noon, then you cannot say later, hey, I've been drinking all day. Yeah, right. Yeah. So at least I know you guys have potential. You're dedicated. And yeah, you know, because a lot of people, it's easy to be drunk at midnight.
Easy.
But I like the people that are catching a hard buzz at noon, because then they could still go home and go to bed at a decent hour and be functional again the next day. You know,
Exactly.
I say every 30 minutes you're out past midnight, Bill. You know, you're just borrowing from your next day. What are you doing?
You're starting that day.
That's right.
Let me get that right.
Yeah.
If you start after midnight.
Well, if you start after midnight, then you'd have to drink. You can drink 24 straight hours if you start at like 12:01 on PM, and then you'd have to drink all the way around the clock to say you drank all day. Or yeah, because otherwise you have to drink at some point during the morning.
That's right.
Yeah.
You have to.
All right. I'm gonna need a tequila, I believe. Yeah. But welcome in, guys. If you have a song request, let us know. All right. I had saved seats for them, but they didn't see them. That sucks. I hate that. Darn it. Bree, are you bored yet? Lauren, are you bored yet? I've got Lauren and Bill teamed up against me already. I came in and Bill just started verbally assaulting me for some reason. And
I had to get mine in before you got the microphone.
Right, you did. And then Lauren teamed up with Bill. Yeah. Josh is standing over there. He's a smart one. He's standing there quiet, you know. He's like, I'm waiting to see. I'm hedging my bets. He's like, I'm going to see who starts winning before I jump in. Herschel back here on the drums, he's got the best view of me in the house, so he's already content. He's good. How you doing, man? Good to see you. It's a hell of a shirt. And well, listen, I tell you what, it is. It falls apart. It doesn't get any better than that. I know. I am a shirt aficionado. Everybody knows that. This is not one of
Well,
my
you
better
can't
ones.
just look at the face. You have to look at the whole.
The whole disaster. Yeah, yeah. It's
You
like
can't just look at the face and say, it's everything.
it is. It's a total package.
Package.
It's a total package of dysfunction, Bill.
Yeah.
There ain't none of it good. Just some parts are worse than others. Let's do some more Merle Haggard. How about some Silver Wings? Silver wings shining in the sunlight, a roaring engine headed somewhere in flight. They're taking you away, they're leaving me lonely. Silver wings slowly fading out of sight. Don't leave me, I cry. Don't take that airplane ride. But you locked me out of your mind, left me standing here behind. Silver wings shining in the sunlight, that roaring engine headed somewhere in flight. They're taking you away and they're leaving me lonely. Silver wings slowly fading out of sight. Don't leave me, I cry. Don't take that airplane ride. But you locked me out of your mind and left me standing here behind. Silver wings shining in the sunlight, roaring engine headed somewhere in flight. They're taking you away and they're leaving me lonely. Silver wings slowly fading out of sight, slowly fading out of sight, slowly fading out of sight. Thank you, the mighty Merle Haggard. We love Hag. Is that from Millman? Yep, I'm gonna join the Breakfast Club here, Bill. Time for me to dive in, son.
It's the buffet, you might as well.
Yeah, well, who needs a buffet when you got tequila? Got all the electrolytes a growing boy needs. Cheers, and good morning to everybody. Damn, that's smooth. Just like my mama used to make me drink. All right, we're gonna do some Spice Girls music. It goes like this.
1, 2, 3, 4, 1.
Ever I chance to meet some old friends on the street, I wonder how does a man get to be this way? I've always got a smiling face, anytime and any place. And every time they ask me why, I just smile and say, you've got to kiss an angel good morning and let her know you think about her when you're gone. Kiss an angel good morning and you love her like a devil when you get back home. Now people may try to guess secrets of my happiness, but some of them will never learn that it's a simple thing. The secret I'm speaking of is a woman and her man in love, and the answer is in this song I always sing. You've got to kiss an angel good morning and let her know you think about her when you're gone. Kiss an angel good morning and you love her like a devil when you get back home. Kiss an angel good morning and let her know you think about her when you're gone. Kiss an angel good morning and you love her like a devil when you get back home. Some Charlie Pride music right there. Thank y'all. All right, you guessed it, more Merle Haggard music. Hey, Lauren, remember the first time you ever played with me? This is this is Lauren Pittman, y'all. She is a fiddle player. Probably, arguably, one of the better fiddle players anywhere on this stage. And I'll tell you what, grateful to have her here sometimes. I'll tell you what, we don't give her a microphone because, well, women need to know their place, Bill. And they just... No, she doesn't want one. I've tried my hardest to give her a microphone, and she tried to give me a black eye. I don't know how that worked, but yeah, she said, I don't need a microphone because I'm from Chicago, and every other word out of my mouth is a cuss word and an insult. Are you from Chicago? So you get it, yeah. No, I'm insulting you. They piled on. They clapped. Do you see that? Yeah. Now, she does a really good job, honestly. I give her a hard time. The other day, Bill, remember when she showed up 3 hours late for a 3-hour gig? I remember
that distinctively.
Yeah. She showed up 3 hours late with a cup of coffee in her hand. Just let you know how serious she is about her job. But here's one, the first time she ever played with us. I'm going to put you on the spot. After we did this song, she said, don't you do that. Thank you, brother. She goes, do not tell... First off, that guy slam dunked some love in the tip jar, and I appreciate him a lot. But she said, please don't tell my dad that I forgot the intro to Big City. And we don't know if she's learned it or not by now. It's a tough part. So everybody watch Lauren right here. All eyes on Lauren. Lauren, remember, no mistakes.
3, 4, 1, 2.
I'm tired of of this dirty old city. Entirely too much work and never enough play. And I'm tired of these dirty old sidewalks. I think I'll walk off my steady job today. Turn me loose, set me free, somewhere in the middle of Montana, and give me all I've got coming to me, and keep your retirement and your so-called Social Security. Big city, turn me loose and set me free. I've been working every day since I was 20. I haven't got a thing to show, anything I've done. There's folks who never work and they've got plenty. I think it's time some guys like me, we had some fun. So turn me loose, set me free, somewhere in the middle of Montana, and give me all I've got coming to me, and keep your retirement and your so-called Social Security. Big city, turn me loose and set me free. Yeah, big city, turn me loose and set me free. Oh, the mighty Merle Haggard, thank you. Appreciate that. You guys have a good time. Do y'all just get married or you just wear that shirt? Well, congratulations. I mean, because, you know, that shirt will last a while. And so you should just, every time y'all go anywhere cool, you should just wear that. And that way some people will be buying you drinks and everything. But if you say, yeah, we just got married like 3 years ago. It's been great. You know, yeah. You can always say, we just got married like 19 years ago. It's great. Yeah, you guys have a good time. Thank you for being good to us. Chicago's got their back to us, Bill.
They're in conversation, though, about T-shirts.
That's what my ex-wife used to say when she'd have her back to me. And she,
Ah!
are you telling the truth? You just turned 30. Congratulations. 21. Somebody buy her a shot in the back rub. She's having a birthday. Notice how I said it like that, having a birthday. Well, I mean, because you got to really participate these days. You know, some people have birthday weeks. Some of these girls you meet up in, you know, these pedal tavern girls, they'll be celebrating. They're doing birthday month.
I know, they keep on.
You know, I just treat every day like it's birthday. Because I disappoint my mother every day, Bill. It's the same thing. Oh, gosh. Yeah. Well, welcome to Nashville. Have y'all been here before? Well, welcome back. Well, if y'all have a request, let us know, birthday girl. Are you drinking? Oh, what is that? It looks delicious.
What?
The Moscow Mule, Bill. I thought that was your nickname.
Only when I go across the state line
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
in Kentucky.
Before I make a communist joke, there's also a Moscow, Idaho. Yeah, that's where the University of Idaho is, I believe. Home of the Vandals. Boise State.
Yeah.
Don't ask me why I know this stuff, Bill.
Why do you know this stuff?
I said don't ask me why. I don't know. Yeah. What about you guys right there? How y'all doing? Where are you from? Oh, my God. Wisconsin. Do not try to outdrink those people. You can't do it. You can't. You know, Wisconsin has on their state flag in Latin, their motto is Wisconsin out drinking wherever the hell you're from since 1848. Yeah. Yeah, 1848. What happened was Michigan, Minnesota, and Illinois got together and said, we gotta all donate some land, put all these drunk people somewhere. And Wisconsin showed up, and they have the best beer and the best brats.
Yeah. Brats.
Brats. Bratwurst.
Oh, bratwurst.
Yeah. I would have said something about sausage, Bill, but I don't want to get you going over there with your dirty mind.
No.
His wife, she loves going to breakfast at your house. She goes, Bill, sausage. It's tequila, man. It's not me. All right. We got Lauren here. Let's do some George Strait. Let Lauren play a little bit. How about some Amarillo by Morning?
Don't ask me what the hell I'm doing. I don't know.
First you'll ask me, what the hell is he doing? Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Amarillo by morning, up from San Antonio. Everything that I've got is just what I've got on. And when that sun is high in the Texas sky, I'll be bucking at the county fair. Amarillo by morning, Amarillo, I'll be there. They took my saddle in Houston, broke my leg in Santa Fe. My wife became Bill Cook's girlfriend somewhere along the way. I'll be looking for 8 when they pull that gate, and I hope that judge ain't blind. Amarillo by morning, Amarillo's on my mind. Amarillo by morning, off from San Antonio. Everything that I've got is just what I've got on. Now I ain't got a dime, but what I got is mine. I ain't rich, but Lord, I'm free. Amarillo by morning, Amarillo is where I'll be. Amarillo by morning, Amarillo is where I'll be. Welcome into AJ's, guys. Make some noise for this band. Miss Lauren Pittman on the fiddle. You got a couple claps out of that. That's Lauren. Listen, I give her a really hard time, but you deserve it. I like to get people on your side. See, you and Bill are already teamed up against me. Josh will probably team up against me soon. But don't y'all like Lauren? I think she's a good player. I mean, she's not bad for a white girl, you know, but she does a really good job sometimes. And we'll be here till 2 o'clock, and she'll be almost playing all of the songs you want to hear. Until then, I'll almost be singing them.
Almost.
Yeah, I'm just plumb mean sometimes.
You
Bill.
are. You got a little evil streak in you.
Evil.
Comes out.
Evil streak.
Well, I don't mean
Maybe a little evil. Maybe,
Okay, it's evil.
maybe a little evil. I don't know.
It's evil. She agrees with
Evil, she says. Bill, see this. I'm surrounded by their hatred, y'all. People say, "How did you get so mean?" I'm like, "Have you seen who I play with? The meanest man on Broadway." Everybody knows that Bill Cook is known for his short temper and terrible attitude. It's one of the things that follows Bill. It's been following you for a long time, and I don't know. I don't know if that's why you don't play with Randy anymore. But we need to do a Randy Travis song.
Okay.
Bill Cook played with Randy Travis for 13 years, and I think that's pretty cool. Yeah, and now he plays with me. It goes to show you, if you keep trying, Bill, you can finally land with a world-class vocalist. Oh, I'm laughing too. All right, here we go. Let's do it. It's called Digging Up Bones. Last night I dug your picture out from our old dresser drawer. Set it on the table and I talked to it till 4. Read some more love letters, write it till the break of dawn. Hell, tonight I'm sitting alone, digging up bones. Then I went through the jewelry and I found our wedding rings. Put mine on my finger, well I gave yours a fling. Across the lonely bedroom of our recent broken home. Well, tonight I'm sitting alone, digging up bones. I'm digging up bones. I'm digging up bones. Exhuming things that's better left alone. Now I'm resurrecting memories of a love that's dead and gone. Tonight I'm sitting alone, digging up bones. Then I went through the closet and I found some things in there. Like that pretty negligee that I bought you to wear. I recall how good you looked each time you had it on. And tonight I'm sitting alone, digging up bones. I'm digging up bones. I'm digging up bones. Exhuming things that's better left alone. And I'm resurrecting memories of a love that's dead and gone. Yeah, tonight I'm sitting alone, digging up bones. I'm resurrecting memories of a love that's dead and gone. And tonight I'm sitting alone, digging up bones. I'm digging up bones. Exhuming things that's better left alone. And I'm resurrecting memories of a love that's dead and gone. And tonight I'm sitting alone, digging up bones. Yeah, tonight I'm sitting alone, digging up bones. All right, so Randy Travis right there. Uh-oh, Bill. My set has spoken.
Uh-oh.
$1,000 for me to stop picking on you. No.
Yeah.
No. It's funny because we just did that song. I always dedicate that song, Digging Up Bones, to all the paleontologists. Yeah. And our friend Sharon's watching up in Maryland. Sharon's always so good to us. Thank you, darling. And she wants to hear the other song about paleontology, the one that was the original Jurassic Park theme. Yeah. It's called Dinosaur. So 2 straight paleontology songs. Sharon, thank you. She's watching on the live stream, ladies and gentlemen, and what she did is she tipped the band and requested a song. Josh, there goes your ride. She tipped the band and requested a song from Maryland. It's really cool. So you guys can do that as well. All you got to do is scan the QR code you see at your tabletops and bar tops. And when you do that, It'll bring you to a page you can request songs without me having to harass you. You know, that's pretty easy. And if you don't see your favorite song on the list, all you got to do is type it in. If we can do it right, we will. If we have to do it wrong, we'll do that, or we'll do some negotiating. But thank you, Sharon, for always being good to us. It's called Dinosaurs. I'm Hank Williams Jr. Hey man, him ain't high his sneakers, and they sure don't look like cowboy boots. Any rock and roll you play, and it sure ain't country or rhythm and blues. And you're singing a song about making love to your drummer. Gay guitar pickers don't turn me on. Now we don't all get into Donna Summers. Do you happen to know any old Hank Williams songs? 'Cause you see I'm a dinosaur. Should have died out a long time before. Have pity on a dinosaur. Give me my hat. Excuse me, ma'am, but where is the door? I used to be, had a lot of fun in this old hangout. Get stoned at the jukebox, stay out of fines. And now and then, light a little smoke in the truck out back. Ooh, and a little bit of Jim Beam and we get right. And you see these flashing lights sure make me dizzy. This disco's very strange to my ears. It looks like they turned a Longhorn into a spaceship. Hey, I'll be leaving just as soon as I finish 10 beers. 'Cause you see, I'm a dinosaur. Should have died out a long time before. There's a whole lot of dinosaurs. You give us our hats. Excuse us, ma'am, but where is the door? I said you give us our hats. Excuse us, ma'am, where is the door? Awesome. Hank Williams Jr. by request. Thank you, guys. Thanks, Bill.
Yeah,
You clapping because you like it or because it's over?
I like it.
Okay. Thank you. I've always liked that song, but it's almost one of those down off protest too much. Like, why are you so upset, man?
Why are you so upset?
Oh, wait. All right, let us know if y'all have any other requests in here. Bill Cook knows Neil McCoy. I thought you said Bill McCoy. Everybody knows Bill McCoy. No, Neil McCoy. I don't. I bet. Do you know any? I'm sorry. I do like it. I do like the shake. That's a good one. I don't do it.
Hey, Archie, do you know Guitar Town? You want to do that? Yeah. Something kind of... Hey, pretty baby, are you ready for me? San Antonio with the radio blasting and the bird dog on. Yeah, speed tramp up ahead in Selma town. And all of the locals gonna shut me down. 'Cause me and my boys got this rig unwound, and we come 1,000 miles from a guitar town. Nothing ever happened round my hometown, and I ain't the kind to just hang around. But I heard someone calling my name one day, and I followed that voice down a lost highway. Everybody told me you can't get far on $37 and a Jap guitar. Now I'm smoking in a Texas with a hammer down and a rockin' little combo from a guitar town. Steel bells humming on the asphalt. Wake up in the middle of the night in a truck stop, stumble at a restaurant, wonder why I don't stop. Yeah, I gotta keep rocking while I still can. Got a 2-pack habit and a motel tan. When my boots hit the boards, I'm a brand new man. With my back to the risers, I make my stand. Hey, pretty baby, won't you hold me tight? I'm loading up and rolling out of here tonight. One of these days I'm gonna settle down, and I'll take it back with me to the guitar town. Thank you all.
I didn't mean for it to do that.
Let's do
Sorry, man.
yeah, you want to take another one?
Yeah, go for it.
Oh, you want to get up and do Remember When? Let's do that. Let's do that.
GCA. Solos in C.
All right, we got a big old request to the My Said app for our friends all the way from Nevada. And thank you for this one. It's a great song, beautiful song by Alan Jackson. We're in Alan Jackson's bar, and we better do this one. It's called Remember When. Billy, remember when you weren't so mean to me all the time?
Well, yeah.
All right, a lot of words in this one. I had to look it up. Here it is. Great song by Alan Jackson. Thank you. Remember when I was young and so were you, and time stood still. Love was all we knew. You were the first, so was I. Made love and then you cried. Remember when? Remember when? Vowed the vows and walked the walk and gave our hearts. Made a start and it was hard. We lived and learned life through curves. There was joy and there was hurt. Remember when? Remember when? Old ones die and new are born. Life was changed. It's a symbol rearranged. Together and fell apart, and we broke each other's hearts. Remember when? Remember when the sound of little feet was the music? We danced from week to week, brought back the love, and we found trust that we never give it up. Remember when? Remember when? 30 seems so old now looking back. It was just a stepping stone to where we are and where we've been. Said we'd do it all again. Remember when? Remember when? Said when we turn gray and when the children grow up and move away, we won't be sad, we'll be glad for all the love we've had. And we'll remember when. Remember when. Remember when. Some Alan Jackson by request. Thank you guys. All right, we got to do one more for Sharon. Sharon, thank you. You requested one of my favorite songs of all time. Thank you for that request, Nevada. We appreciate that. We love doing that one. It's a tough song to do. It changes keys and all that stuff. We got a request to the My Set just now.
Always been crazy. Hey,
Yeah, our friend Sharon's watching in Maryland, and she's always daggone good to us. Thank you. Here it goes. So, Always Been Crazy. Some Waylon Jennings by request. This is the first song by Waylon. I remember thinking, damn, whatever that is my favorite sound ever. Let's do it.
1, 2, 3.
I've always been crazy with the trouble, and it's putting me through. Been busted for things that I didn't do. I can't say I'm proud of all of the things that I've done. See you guys. But I can say I've never intentionally hurt anyone. I've always been different with one foot over the line. And winding up somewhere with one step ahead or behind. It ain't been so easy, but I guess I shouldn't complain. I've always been crazy, and it's kept me from going insane. Now, beautiful lady, are you sure that you understand The chances you're taking, loving a free living man. Are you really sure you really want what you see? Be careful of something that's just what you want it to be. Play that fiddle. I've always been crazy and it's kept me from going insane. And nobody knows if it's something to bless or to blame. Till now I ain't found one rhyme or reason to change. I've always been crazy and it's kept me from going insane. Mr. Josh Owen on that guitar. So Waylon Jennings, big old request for that one. Thank you guys so much. All right. All right, they're going to take a quick song here to call their probation officer and officers. And Bill Cook's got to check in with my ex-wives right quick. Yep. I'm drinking tequila today. Is anybody else drinking out there? Anybody drinking tequila? Okay. Anybody drinking Jack Daniels besides Lauren? Lauren, I'm worried about you. That Jack Daniels has just been sitting there staring at you. You're not drinking it today? You are? Okay. Well, if you're drinking Jack Daniels, just realize that he has an undefeated record. He's undefeated. And I'm going to do a song about that in just a second. But first, I'm going to do Waylon Jennings' favorite song. I know we got some folks that love Waylon. Anybody else love Waylon? I hope so. I know Sharon's watching and she loves Waylon. This is Waylon's favorite song that he ever recorded. It's a beautiful song. And a lot of people don't know that, but this is his favorite one called Dreaming My Dreams With You. Elena. Elena. Thank you. My goodness gracious. Cheers to you. Let's all raise our drinks together. That honky-tonk hero, a honky-tonk angel right there, took care of me. If you can't raise your drinks, you're going to have to raise your standards, people. Get them up. On the count of three, I want everybody to holler out where you're from and swallow in as much as you can. 1, 2, 3, holler. I heard some people mumble some stuff. That's close enough. Cheers. Thank you, darling. What, you let me know if you have a song request. Yep, that was tequila. I thought it might have been a joke and she put water in it, but no. Here's Waylon's favorite song called Dreaming My Dreams With You. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you for being good to us, man. Have a good time, dude. I hope I won't be that wrong anymore. Maybe I've learned this time. I hope I find what I'm reaching for the way it is in my mind. Someday I'll get over you. I'll live to see it all through. I'll always miss dreaming my dreams with you. But I won't let it change me, not if I can. I'd rather believe in love and give it away as much as I can to those I'm fondest of. Someday I'll get over you and I'll live to see it all through, and I'll always miss dreaming my dreams with you. Someday I'll get over you and I'll live to see it all through, but I'll always miss dreaming my dreams with you. But I'll always miss dreaming my dreams with you. Waylon Jennings right there. Thank you guys so much. Beautiful song. Now we're about to get the band back up here. Let us know if you have any big old requests out there, guys. Remember, you can request songs the old-fashioned way is when you come up and slam dunk, shack attack, some love in a tip jug. Or there's a newfangled way all the kids are crazy about, and all you got to do then is scan the QR code you see on your tabletops, your bar tops, on the televisions, and that takes you to a page where you can request songs without us having to shake you down and beg you for money like every damn band on Broadway does. We try not to do that. We know it's early in the day. We won't want to harass you, but we also want to play your favorite songs. We don't use a set list. Our set list is your favorite song, so let us know if you have any requests.
Oh, gosh.
Why is it? It's just me. Me and you.
That's us.
Say another song? I thought you said get.
I was, but
Right.
normally when we do one song, right?
All right, I'm going to do this one here. It's an Eric Church song. I was talking about how Jack Daniels is undefeated, right? So the thing is, I switched from Jack Daniels to tequila. And people are like, you're from Tennessee. Why did you give up on Jack? And in the infamous words of my friend Dallas Webb, well, Jack Daniels kicked my ass yet again last night. And I said, well, was it Jack Daniels or was it all? He said, all I drink was Jack. I said, how many Jack? He said, 13. I said, well, that'll do that to you. It'll kick your ass. But I switched because I got tired of Jack Daniels kicking my ass. So I switched over to tequila. And people say, does tequila not kick your ass? Well, absolutely it does. But I learned to dance before that happens. And that's what's the best part. Right before tequila puts you out of it, you learn to dance and have a good time. You become the life of the party, or at least you think you are. But I'm going to do this one right here. It's some Eric Church music. He wrote this song about that same topic called Jack Daniels. Nice. I've got a reputation that's going around. I ain't never been the kind to back down. No, I've thrown a punch or two and I gave a few black eyes, but Jack Daniels kicked my ass again last night. I hung in pretty good for a round or two, but it don't fight fair like Daddy told me to. I remember he turned my head and then he snuck up from behind. Yeah, Jack Daniels kicked my ass again last night. Now, I always thought this heart was made of steel and bulletproof, but the memory of her taillights fading brings it right into. Now, I guess every Superman has got a kryptonite. Yeah, Jack Daniels kicked my ass again last night. I didn't bleed and I ain't black or blue. Thank you. Oh my God. Thank you, darling. Make me a Vikings fan. She brought me another tequila. My goodness, that is, yeah. Let's all raise our drinks. If we can't raise our drinks, we're going to have to raise our kids, okay? On the count of three, everybody holler, yee-haw, then swaller. 1, 2, 3, holler. Yee-haw, and swaller. Cheers, y'all. Just like Mama used to do. Bill, that's Bill Cook, ladies and gentlemen, the legend himself. I always thought this heart made of steel and bulletproof, but the memory of her taillights fading brings it right into. I guess every Superman has got a kryptonite. Yeah, Jack Daniels kicked my ass again last night. Now that black label is like black powder for my soul. My head feels like a bomb bound to blow. Whoop, whoop. Hell, I'm half inclined to give that fuse a light. Let Jack Daniels kick my ass. Right here at Alan Jackson's Good Time Bar, Nashville, Tennessee. All damn day and one more time tonight. Oh, some Eric Church right there. Oh, thank you. We're going to get the band back together. Yeah, we got about an hour and a half left with you, and we want to make sure we're playing your favorite songs, not just mine, not Herschel's, because we don't really do a lot of techno in here. Well, it's hard to have the band without Bill Cook, but, you know, Bill, take your time. We love Bill. I give him a hard time, but he really is a tremendous bass player and an absolute wonderful human being. I really do mean that, Bill. Oh, Bill decided he needed a drink to deal with this. The abuse. You think this is abuse, Bill?
Did I see you drink a whiskey earlier? Hell no.
Mm-hmm. All right, we got the band back. We're going to do some good music. If you have a request, let us know. In the meantime, have a good time out there. How about some George Strait?
Unwound, Bill. Unwound. Last time you said oh, yeah.
Anybody still love George Strait music? Here's some George Strait out of Compton. That's what I call it.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3.
Give me a bottle of your very best. I've got a problem I'm gonna drink on my chest. I'm gonna spend the night getting down. That woman that I had wrapped around my finger just come unwound. Now that woman that I had wrapped around my finger just come unwound. She kicked me out of the house, said tonight I'm whiskey bound. I'm gonna be the drunkest fool in town, 'cause that woman that I had wrapped around my finger just come unwound. Well, she packed my bag, now opened up the door. I've got a feeling she didn't want me around no more. She called me in a lie, I was messing around. Hey, that woman that I had wrapped around my finger just come unwound. Now that woman that I had wrapped around my finger just come unwound. She kicked me out of the house, held tonight I'm whiskey bound. I'm gonna be the drunkest fool in town, 'cause that woman that I had wrapped around my finger just come unwound. Yeah, that woman that I had wrapped around my finger just come unwound. Ooh, so George Strait now, thank you. All right, thank you guys. All right.
Sharon?
Great request, Sharon. Thank you. I'm going to turn it over to Josh Owen for this one. I have no idea how this song goes. If you don't know Josh, well, I got to say something nice about Josh. I really, he has a great band, and he is a great artist and frontman himself. And I appreciate him being here on short notice. Because, you know, Josh, you don't have to come in to class me up like you do. I appreciate that you do that, though. He does a great job, great vocalist, great lead guitar player, and a great showman in his own right. He's all the way from the fine state Republic of Texas, and he's going to do this one for our friend Sharon up in Maryland. Thank you, darling. Slide off your satin sheets.
I'm just here for the chuckles.
Well, good, because glad you're getting a couple of those.
I'm leaving. I quit. Finally gave up.
All right, we're going to do some Johnny Paycheck here.
Bill?
Jeff's here.
What a beautiful mansion he built you. Splendor, Lord, you got it, wall to wall. And yet, after all that, you're still not happy. 'Cause every time he's gone, I get your call. Slide off your satin sheets, slip into your long soft pink. You know where to find my door, and I know what you're crying for. Slide off your satin sheets, slip into your long soft mink. You know where to find my door, and I know what you're crying for. told me I was good for nothing, and you couldn't live on dreams in a crystal ball. His money buys you everything but my loving, and so I guess I'm good for something after all. Slide off your satin sheets, slip into your long soft mink. You know how to find my door, and I know what you're crying for. Slide off your satin sheets, slip into your long soft mink. You know where to find my door, and I know what you're crying for. Oh yeah.
Yeah, John.
Oh, thank y'all. Yes, sir.
What do y'all think about Josh Owen over there? I think he's pretty damn good. You know, that's a great song, Sharon. Thank you for that request. We played that song for a lady that's in Maryland watching on our live stream. And so anybody that's watching online, guys, all you got to do is request song through the MySet app. We'll be glad to play it for you. Same for you guys. We don't come around and hit people with a tip jug like all the other bands do down here. What we try to do is just trust you to sit in your seat and order 10 or 12 drinks, and then tell us your favorite song. And you can request songs from right there in your seat. All you got to do is scan the QR code you see on your tabletops and bar tops or on the television, and you can request your songs right there. You don't even have to see me up close. That's best for everybody, Bill.
That's,
Bill told me the other day, he goes, you know, that'd be a good gig if I didn't have to look at you. I said,
no, I didn't say that, but I like the sunglasses and all look all the time. I
yeah.
like that.
Yeah, well, you know where I got that, Bill?
I know your mom.
My mother. My mother called me the other day, and she doesn't call me a lot, Bill.
Well,
But
I hate that.
it is. Yeah, I do too. It is what it is. She called me the other day, and she said, "I just want to tell you, I'm really proud of you." Thanks, Mom.
That was sweet.
Yeah. She said, "You really have chased your dreams, and I can tell you're doing well for yourself." And I was like, "Man, thanks." You know, out of the blue.
Sweet lady.
And yeah, right. That's what I thought. And then she says, "Wait, who is this?" I said, "This is Rusty." She goes, "Oh, I was trying to call your brother Randy." Never mind. Never mind any of that. She said, "Listen, now that I got you here on the phone," they give her one phone call a week in prison. She said, "Now that I got you here on the phone, I want to tell you something." See you guys. She said, "I've been watching your live streams and some of our rec time." And I said, "Cool, I'm glad you get to watch the TV. So you got your privileges back." And
right.
she's like, "Yeah, good behavior apparently, Bill." And she said, "But listen, I'm concerned." She goes, we know you could never sing, but I just never realized that you looked so bad." And I said, "Mom, maybe the TV you're watching on's added, 7 to 10 pounds." She said, "More like 70. And she said, you're not looking good." She said, "Maybe grow out a beard, cover up your face a little bit more." I said, What? Like wear glasses, hide your shame?" That's what my mother said.
Wow.
And she said, "You have a face only a mother could love, and even I am struggling with it." I said, "All right." And that's the nicest thing she ever said to me, Bill. It is the nicest
It's
thing.
out of love, I'm sure.
Let's do one from my mom. She is probably watching, and she loves Merle Haggard. And she said every time she hears "Mama Tried," she thinks about me.
Yeah.
And that's just true story. She says, every time I hear that song, I think about you. I'm like, this dude's on like death row. I mean, you're not death row. He's doing life in prison. I'm like, how bad do you think my life is? For real.
Well, she...
She really does say that. I'm like, well, thanks, Mom. I'm glad you tried, and I've turned out so terrible for you. All right. First thing I remember knowing is a lonesome whistle blowing, and a youngin's dream of growing up to ride on a freight train leaving town, not knowing where I'm bound. No one could change my mind, and Mama tried. One and only rebel child from a family meek and mild, my mama seemed to know what lay in store. In spite of all my Baptist learning to the bad, I kept on turning till Mama couldn't hold me anymore. I turned 21 in prison, doing life without parole, and no one could steer me right, but Mama tried, Mama tried, Mama tried to raise me better, but I bleed night and night. That leaves only me to blame, 'cause Mama tried. Well, dear old daddy, rest his soul, left my mom a heavy load. She tried so very hard to fill his shoes, working hours without rest, and wanted me to have the best, trying to raise me right, but I refused. I turned 21 in prison, doing life without parole. Ain't no one could steer me right, but Mama tried, Mama tried, Mama tried to raise me better, but I bleed night and night. That is only me to blame, 'cause Mama tried. I turned 21 in prison, doing life without parole, and no one could steer me right. Mama tried, Mama tried, Mama tried to raise me better, but I bleed night and night. That leaves only me to blame, 'cause Mama tried. That leaves only me to blame, 'cause Mama tried. The mighty Merle Haggard, thank you all very much. Bill?
What?
Lauren, do you love it when Bill's here? That way you don't take as much abuse. I mean, I hate to say the term abuse. I mean, you know. Don't we all love Bill? I said, you know, because I normally pick on Lauren quite a bit, but Bill started a fight today when I walked in.
I did.
You did, and it's been kind of relentless on you today.
Well, I've missed Lauren, and we kind of teamed up.
You have?
We teamed up earlier. Yeah.
They said, listen, we'll have him flanked on both ends tomorrow, and we can harass him. And see, y'all don't realize what they're saying in the middle of songs. Like, Bill will look over here at me, and he'll just mouth out the words, "You're terrible," and things like that. And I'll look over at Lauren, and she'll mouth out, and he's right. And I'm like, well, of course he's right. It's Bill Cook. He knows everything, yeah, biblically. And yeah, I'll tell you what. All right, we're going to do one, though. Bill, I'm going to dedicate this one to all the pawn shop owners everywhere.
Okay.
It's called a 14-karat mine. Because, you know, how it goes.
What key? E. E. 3, 4, 1, 2. Da, 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 da.
We almost got it.
3, 4, 1, 2.
I still recall the morning that I met you, standing out in front of Wilson's 5 and Dime, staring through the window at the jewelry, and hungry for the things you couldn't buy. Just like a fool, I thought that I could please you. Thank you, guys. I saw you had an eye for things that shine. I paid $7 sawmill for a bracelet, just to satisfy your 14-karat mind. Laying by these railroad tracks in Denver, with Ernie Everything except my soul has been surrendered just to satisfy your 14-karat mind. The cabin that I built in West Virginia was not enough to keep you satisfied. 'Cause the man that's got a sawmill occupation can't afford to feed a rich girl's appetite. I wonder if you're still with Willie Jackson. Sometimes I wonder if he's still alive. Oh, Willie gave up his wife and children just to satisfy your 14-karat mind. Laying by these railroad tracks in Denver with a hurting head and a half a pint of wine. Everything except my soul has been surrendered just to satisfy your 14-karat mind. Yeah, just to satisfy your 14-karat mind. Oh, so Gene Watson, thank you guys very much. Country music.
Yeah.
What was that, Bill?
Yeah.
Yeah. Y'all. Speaking of y'all, let's do some George Jones.
Yeah, there you go.
All right, now, Lauren, everybody's watching you, and I know our friend Sharon's watching. Not to make you nervous, but, you know, Sharon makes me nervous too because she has high hopes for me, and I feel like I'm letting her down. But yeah, but you know what? I know she loves this next song, some George Jones called the Corvette song. And the other day we had to try this like what 3 times to get the head of it right. Yeah, I messed up. I mess up every song, but I'm not a professional. You guys are professionals. You're not supposed to mess up ever. No mistakes. Sorry, namaste. Namaste here and drink, and you guys play this one. Here it is, some George Jones music about Corvettes and brunettes and good times and all that.
1, 2, 3, 4, 1.
I stopped off at a quick sack for some beer and cigarettes. Home and took my money and stared at my Corvette. He said I had one just like the sun in 1963, till the man down at the bank took her from me. Lord, she was hotter than a $2 pistol. She was the fastest thing around. A long lead, every young man's dream, and she turned every head in town. She was built and fun, Lord, she handled sun, and I'm glad that you got in. She reminds me of the one I loved back then. Josh, let's drive it around, young man. So I handed him my keys and said, "Here, Bill, take her for a spin." The old man scratched his head and then he looked at me and grinned. He said, "Son, I don't think you understand. It ain't the car I want. It's the brunette in your vet that turns me on." Lord, she was hotter than a $2 pistol. She was the fastest thing around. Long lead, every young man's dream, and she turned every head in town. Now she was built to run and she handled sun, and I'm glad that you dropped in. She reminds me of the one I loved back then. Hot and mighty, she was hotter than a $2 pistol. She was the fastest thing around. Long lead, every young man's dream, and she turned every head in town. Now she was built and fun and she handled sun, and I'm glad that you dropped in. She reminds me of the one I loved back then. Thank you. She reminds me of the one I loved back then. So George Jones, thank you. You know, Sharon likes this one too, but so do I. Some Waylon Jennings. I love Waylon. I love Merle Haggard. I love Justin Bieber. All the classics, all the greats. Yeah. Where are you guys from? Just sat down. Indiana. Welcome to Nashville. You've been here before. Well, welcome in and welcome to AJ's, y'all. It's kind of dicey doing that song here in the daytime. And I'll tell you why, because nowadays John Cougar Mellencamp would be considered, that'd be kind of a country song. We could probably get by with it. But we have very strict rules during the day. It has to be classic country music. That's straight from Alan Jackson himself. Now at night, yeah, and we could probably get by with doing it. You know, I don't think we'll. I mean, I've been fired for less and more before. Yeah. Well, let's do some John Cougar Mellencamp. Now, we'll do some David Allan Coe in just a second. But first, we're going to do this one, some Waylon Jennings, Only Daddy That'll Walk the Line.
You got the top, Josh? Yep.
Everybody knows you've been stepping on my toes and I'm getting pretty tired of it. Stepping down a line and messing with my mind. If you had any sense, you would quit. Ever since you were a little bitty teeny girl, you said I was your only man in this whole world. Now you're gonna do some thinking and you'll find the only daddy that'll walk a line. Like you were working every day, girl, all you do is play, and I'm tired of staying out all night. Coming unglued from your funny little mood, say, honey, baby, that ain't right. Ever since you were a little bitty teeny girl, you said I was your only man in this whole world. You're gonna do some thinking, and you'll find the only daddy that'll walk a line. On the fiddle from Chicago, y'all, make some noise, Miss Lauren Pittman. On the lead guitar, all the way from Texas, make some noise for my friend, Mr. Josh Owen. I keep a banging on my clothes, hey, every monkey knows that you're still just putting me on. When I started walking on her, you started squawking and begging me to come back home. Ever since you were a little bitty teeny girl, you said I was your only man in this whole world. Now you're gonna do some thinking and you'll find the only daddy that'll walk the line. You got the only daddy that'll walk a line. Oh, yeah. So Waylon Jennings right there. Thank you. All right. And we have to do some, Dave, we don't have to do anything, Bill.
We don't have to.
I mean, but we like to do requests. Yes, we enjoy requests. So we're going to do some David Allan Coe for you. Well, I'll tell you, I'll be very honest with you. It is October, it's Halloween month, and it would be a shame to go through one of our shows without a ghost story.
Ghost story.
Yeah, and it's a scary song. You know. It's okay, listen. They're over here just talking about it. You know, they're like, ghost story. Are you talking about the last 3 girls you dated? They left you high and dry. They all ghosted you. That's my kind of ghost story. Bill Cook knows exactly. How are they doing, Bill? They doing good, Mike's wives?
Oh, yeah, they're doing good.
He said they're doing better now. That's what he said. Oh, I love Bill Cook. I'll tell you what, you know, as far as bass players go, he's one of them. I'll tell you, he just
I own a couple of bases.
Yeah. All right, here we go. So David Allen Co. It is a ghost story, our first ghost story of the day. Come on in. We've been saving seats for good people. And, yeah, good to see you guys.
So we're doing it in C? Yeah. All right.
I was thumbing from Montgomery, had my guitar on my back, when a stranger stopped beside me in his antique Cadillac. He was dressed like 1950 and half drunk and hollered. Said, it's a long walk to Nashville, would you like a ride, son? I sat down in the front seat, turned on the radio. Them sad old songs coming out of them speakers was solid country gold. And I noticed a stranger was ghost white pale when he asked me for a light. I knew there was something strange about this ride. He said, Drifter, can you make folks cry when you play and sing? Have you paid your dues? Can you moan the blues or bend them guitar strings? Now, boy, can you make folks feel what you feel inside? If you're big star bound, let me warn you, it's a long, hard ride. Oh. Eddie cried just south of Nashville when he turned that car around. Said, this is where you get out, boy. I'm going back to Alabama. Stepped out of that Cadillac and I said, hey, mister, many thanks. He said, you don't call me mister. Oh, well, call me, yeah, Drifter, can you make folks cry when you play and sing? Have you paid your dues? Can you moan the blues or bend them guitar strings? Now, boy, can you make folks feel what you feel inside? If you're big star bound, let me warn you, it's a long, hard ride. He said, Drifter, can you make folks cry when you play and sing? Now, have you paid your dues? Can you moan the blues or bend them guitar strings? Now, boy, can you make folks feel what you feel inside? If you're big star bound, let me warn you, it's a long, hard ride. If you're big star bound, let me warn you, it's a long, hard ride. Welcome into AJ's, guys. Grateful to have you. That song goes out to our friends from Indiana right there. Thank y'all. Some David Allen Cole by request. That's how it works. If you got a song you want to hear, let us know. We make an almost honest living out of this tip jug, and we're grateful when you guys do tip the band. And remember, if you don't want to come up here and request songs or holler at us, you can always request songs from the comfort of your seat right there by scanning the QR code you see at your tabletops or bar tops or on the television. Scan that and it'll pull up a site where you can find a song you like, or you can type in your own favorite song. And we're grateful when you do give us your request, because we don't use a set list. We appreciate you. Now that's Bree behind the bar. She's from Seattle, and you're right, absolutely right, terrible human being. But a phenomenal bartender sometimes, and I promise she will probably take good care of you guys today. Please be good to her. I promise she will. She actually will be very good to you. Sweet girl sometimes. Yeah, but the only one I do by Whiskey Myers is the saddest song in the history of anything. It's going to make it onto my pedal tavern idea. It's called a Broken Window Serenade. It's the saddest damn thing ever. No, I can't do it. We've already played all of our... That's the saddest. So it's too sad. It's just too... I bet Josh does some Whiskey Myers.
Don't know any. Trying to throw you under the bus. Thanks, buddy.
Thanks, buddy.
All right, I'm going to do Lauren's favorite song that we play. That I'm a Rambling Man by Waylon Jennings in the key of D. Yes, sir. Oh, man. At $20, it's hard to pass up, but if I make these people have a bad... It's called AJ's Good Time Bar. Yeah, I know. I don't want to ruin people's day already. It's all right. Don't worry about them people. I don't know if the band... Listen, guys, I'm telling you the truth. This is the first time we've ever played together. And I bet you there might be no more than 2 people on this stage that's even heard that song. So I don't know if we can even do it.
Yeah, I can. I know, buddy.
Sad. I'll do it one way or another. But you got to give me a few minutes on it, because these people just got here. They didn't show up to have a bad time. They showed up to the AJ's Good Time Bar for a good time. Right? Where are you guys from? Wait. Houston? Houston. Never heard of it. Are all y'all together? Okay, good. Now, Josh is from Texas, but he's from a different part of Texas. What part of Texas are you from, Josh?
Brownsboro.
Sounds big.
It's a huge metropolitan area in the Piney Woods.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's Josh Owen. He's a Texan, and Josh, I know that anytime you get more than 3 or 4 Texans in a room, you got to be careful, because now all of a sudden it's considered a revolution and an insurrection of sorts. All right, here we go, guys. Here's some Waylon Jennings. Lauren loves this song. I don't know why, but she always wants me to sing it, and it's called "I'm a Rambling Man." Kid D.
Start on the 1, right?
Yeah, let's just start on the
1, 2, 3.
Been down the Mississippi, on down to New Orleans. Yes, I have. I played in California. There ain't too much that I ain't seen. No, there ain't. 'Cause I'm a rambling man. Don't fool around with any old rambling man. Yeah, I left the girl in West Virginia, up there where that green grass grows. Yes, I did. Got a girl in Cincinnati waiting where the Ohio River flows. That poor girl, Lord, I'm a rambling man. Don't fall in love with any old rambling man. You better move away, I'm standing too close to the flame. Yeah, once I messed with your mind, your little heart won't be the same. I'm a rambling man. Don't fall in love with any old rambling man. Well, up in Chicago, I was known as quite a boy. Yeah, Alabama. They call me the man of joy. They still doing a boogity-boo. Lord, I'm a rambling man. Don't fall in love with any old rambling man. You better move away. You're standing too close to the flame. Once I mess with your mind, your little heart won't be the same. I'm a rambling man. Don't fall in love with any old rambling man. Yes, I'm a rambling man. Don't give your heart to any old rambling man. Ooh, it's a Waylon Jennings right there. Oh, thank you. Look at that. Lauren, we got like 9 or 10 claps on that one. That's good. Now, that's my friend sometimes, Miss Lauren Pittman right there. Now, I know what you're thinking. Oh, God. Oh, I know what you want to hear. Well, that's Lauren right there, but this song's not a fiddle song. Which one did you want Tyler Childers, White House Road, or Feathered Indians? Let's do some Feathered Indians so Lauren can play on it. That's my friend right there, Colby. Now, Colby, nobody knows if you just woke up or just refused to go to bed. Nobody knows when they see you, but we're glad to see you all the time. I'll see you across the road at 4 o'clock. Can't tell you on where, but shirt says it all. He's a walking advertisement, is what some people call it. Advertisement, yeah, for where we'll be at 4 o'clock. Here it is, some Tyler Childers for my friend. Thank you, brother. Are you done yet? You know what's so funny is just tone. Tone is so important. Like, are you done yet? Or are you through? Are you through? Are you done yet? I give her such a hard time. Do you need another drink? She's taken a bunch of abuse from me. Somebody please bring her a Jack Daniels. Bless her heart. Well, my buckle makes impressions on the inside of her thighs. Here are little feathered Indians where we tussled through the night. If I'd known she was religious, I wouldn't have came stoned to the house of such an angel, too messed up to get back home. Looking over West Virginia, smoking spirits on the roof. She asked, ain't anybody told you and things are bad for you? I say many folks have warned me and there have been several people try. Up to now there ain't been nothing that I couldn't leave behind. So hold me close, my dear. Sing song softly in my ear. I will sing it on. Now, honey, tell me how your love runs true. Hell, I can always count on you to be there when the bullets flying. I'd run across the river just to hold you tonight. My heart is sweating bullets from a circles that hands race, like a little fat Indian calling out the clouds for rain. I go running through the thick and I go careless in the thorns to hold her for a minute, oh, and leave me one more. So hold me close, my dear, sing your whispering song softly in my ear, and I will sing along. Honey, tell me how your love runs true, how I can always count on you to be there when the bullets fly, and to run across the river just to hold you tonight. Y'all make some noise for this band. Miss Lauren Pittman on the fiddle, huh? So Tyler Childers by request. What do y'all think about Lauren over here? I give her a hard time, but I think she's pretty damn good. I'm glad you came over. I'll see you in a little bit. Now, Lauren does a really good job. I really do give her a hard time, Bill. I give you a hard time. Yeah, you do. But you've spent your life playing country music.
Pretty much.
And driving buses and kicking ass, all the things that it takes to become a good bass player. It's Bill Cook, ladies and gentlemen. Not only is he a phenomenal bass player, he's also a great singer and just a tremendous boyfriend to 3 of my ex-wives. I got to say, old Bill Cook's got his hands full, and he loves it. But I'll tell you this, he not only gets to play with me and my ex-wives, he also played with the great Vern Gosdin for 6 years and also played with Randy Travis for 13 years. And he drove a bus for Waylon Jennings, which is pretty cool. That's pretty risky.
Was.
What was riskier, driving a bus for Waylon or having to be a drummer for Vern Gosdin? My God. Both treacherous now. But he does a great job. I abuse him. I give him a hard time, but I really do admire Bill Cook a lot. And I could say that about Lauren, but I won't. But let's let Lauren show off on some Seminole Wind. Anybody like that song? I hope so. So John Anderson, Country Music. I didn't forget about your Broken Window Serenade, but you see, it's a very sad song. All right, well, here we go. Some John Anderson featuring my friend, sometimes Miss Lauren Pittman on the fiddle. Ever since the days of old, men would search for wealth untold. They dig for silver and for gold, and they leave their empty homes. Way down south in the Everglades, where the black water rolls and the sawgrass sways, where eagles fly and the otters play in the land of the Seminole. So blow, blow, Seminole wind, blow like you're never gonna blow again. I'm calling gets told in the name of flood control. They made their plans and they drained the land, and now the glades are going dry. At last time I walked in the swamp, I stood upon the cypress stump. I listened close and I heard the ghost of Osceola cry. So blow, blow, Seminole wind, blow like you're never gonna blow again. I'm calling to you like a long lost friend, but I know who you are. Blow, blow from the Okeechobee, all the way off from Mickey. Blow across the home of the Seminole, hey, alligators and the gun. So blow, blow, Seminole wind, blow like you're never gonna blow again. I'm calling to you like a long lost friend, but I know who you are. Blow, blow from the Okeechobee, all the way up from Mickey, and blow across the home of the Seminole, the alligators and the gun. Y'all make some noise for this band. Miss Lauren Pittman on the fiddle. Yeah. Yes, sir. Thank you. Thank you. What do y'all think about Lauren? Somebody give me a yeehaw. And everybody give me a hell yeah. Somebody get Lauren a Jack Daniels. She's going to need it to put up with me the rest of the show. Yeah, we got a big old request just now. A young man came up here, slam dunk, shack attack, some love in a tip jug. He said, either play some Spice Girls or a George Strait rodeo cowboy song. And this one's called If You Want to Be My Lover, You Gotta Get With My Friends. Sorry, I called Amarillo by Morning. Calm down. That's baby making music right there. Lauren, are you ready? Are you tuned? You ready? You're in a good mood? Anything I need to do on my end to make sure that you're prepared for this song? Okay. All right. I gave her a chance, Bill. All right. So here it is. Gave her one chance, and here it is. So George Strait, by request. Thank you, sir. It goes like this. Thank you, sir. Amarillo by morning, up from San Antonio. Everything that I've got is just what I've got on. When the sun is high in the Texas sky, I'll be bucking at the county fair. Amarillo by morning, Amarillo, I'll be there. They took my saddle in Houston, broke my leg in Santa Fe. My wife became Bill Cook's girlfriend somewhere along the way. I'll be looking for aid when they pull that gate, and I hope that judge ain't blind. Amarillo by morning, Amarillo's on my mind. Amarillo by morning, off from San Antonio. Everything that I've got is just what I've got on. I ain't got a dime, but what I got is mine. I ain't rich, but Lord, I'm free. Amarillo by morning, Amarillo is where I'll be. Amarillo by morning, Amarillo is where I'll be. Welcome to AJ's Good Time Bar. Make some noise for this band up here. Lauren Pittman on that fiddle. Take us home, man. Y'all make some noise for Lauren Pittman right there. She's dealt with all my abuse today, and now she gets to deal with yours. She's going to come meet everybody and find out if you have any requests. It's the only time we ever do this. Is we got about 30 minutes left. We want to make sure we can get to all your songs. So she's going to come say hey to you. I know some folks gave us a big tip to hear some Broken Window Serenade, and I'm just telling you, I'm going to finish with that. That way I don't depress Bill Cook. But we do have time to do any requests that you have. Now, she'll come around with the band's tip jug, but remember, you're never obligated to tip the band. There's never a cover charge at the door, but we charge you $20 to leave. So you might as well, you know, treat that like a jukebox. When you tip the band, it's credits in a jukebox. Tell us what we can play for you. Now, I also want to state this. If you don't want to talk to Lauren, I totally get it. So if you want to support live music a different way, you can use the MySet app by scanning the QR codes at your tabletop, bar top, and on the television, and you can request songs right there. So thank you guys for being good to us. Let us know if you have any requests. Let Lauren know what it is you want to hear. Josh, you're right. The ambulance. I'm sure you'll go home in one. All right, we're going to do another cowboy song. This is for all the mamas and the wannabe cowboys. The plowboys. Here it goes. Waylon and Willie. Cowboys ain't easy to love and harder to hold. They'd rather give you a song than diamonds or gold. Lone Star belt buckles and old faded Levi's, and each night begins a new day. You don't understand him, now he don't die young. He'll probably just ride away. Mamas, don't let your babies grow up to be cowboys, they run. Don't let them pick guitars and drive them old trucks. Let them be doctors and lawyers and such. Mamas, don't let your babies grow up to be cowboys. 'Cause they'll never stay home and they're always alone, even with someone they love. Cowboys are like smoky old pool rooms and clear mountain morning. Little warm puppies are children and girls of the night. Whoop, 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 whoop. Them that don't know him won't like him, and them that do sometimes won't know how to take him. He ain't wrong, he's just different, but his pride won't let him do things to make you think he's right. Mamas, don't let your babies grow up to be cowboys. Don't let them pick guitars and drive them old trucks. Let them be doctors and lawyers and such. Mamas, don't let your babies grow up to be cowboys. 'Cause they'll never stay home and they're always alone, even with someone they love. Oh, they'll never stay home and they're always alone, even with someone they love. So wait on the Willie, thank you very much. Lauren, do we have any requests as of yet, besides Broken Window, Break Your Heart Serenade? Yeah. I like Broken Window Lemonade. That's it. When life hands you a broken window, make lemonade. That's it. We are open for requests. Let Lauren know what it is you want to hear. If we can't do it the right way, we'll do it the wrong way. I love George Strait. Anybody else love George Strait? Yeah. All right, here's some George Strait music by my request. I still feel 25 most of the time. Still raise a little cane with the boys. Honky tonks and pretty women, Lord, I'm still right there with them, singing above a crowd and the noise. And sometimes I feel like Jesse James, still trying to make a name, and knowing nothing's gonna change what I am. Was a young troubadour when I wrote it on a song. I'll be a old troubadour when I'm gone. With the truth about a mirror, is that a damned old mirror? It don't really tell the whole truth. It don't show what's deep inside or read between the lines. It's really no reflection of my youth. And sometimes I feel like Jesse James, still trying to make a name, and knowing nothing's gonna change what I am. I was a young troubadour when I wrote it on a song. Hey, I'll be your own troubadour when I'm gone. Hey, I'll be your own troubadour when I'm gone. Thank you very much. George Strait out of Compton right there. Oh. Who wanted to hear Will the Circle Be Unbroken? The Carter Family. Nitty Gritty Dirt Band, Carter Family. All right, who wanted to hear Will the Circle Be Unbroken? Where'd they go? Okay, so Carter Family. This song, real famous where I'm from. I never get to sing it, I forget it. But yeah, I heard it all my life, Bill. I mean, anytime I went to my papa's house or anything like that, he didn't always play music around me because he didn't think I deserved music. But, no, he was a great musician and a great entertainer, and he loved old-time music. He was so old-time country that he thought George Strait was rock and roll. True story. But the Carter Family and that kind of stuff, that was up his alley. And so was, Nitty Gritty Dirt Band, as long as you didn't tell them they were from California.
Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4.
I was standing by my window one cold and cloudy day when I saw that hearse come rolling, Lord, to carry my mother away. Will the circle be unbroken by and by, Lord, by and by? There's a better home waiting in the sky, Lord, in the sky. Josh Owen. Undertaker, Undertaker, won't you please drive slow? For that body you are all in, Lord, I hate to see her go. Will the circle be unbroken by and by, Lord, by and by? There's a better home waiting in the sky, Lord, in the sky. Hit a song. Well, some glad morning when this life is over, I'll fly away to that home on God's celestial shore. I'll fly away, I'll fly away, oh glory, I'll fly away in the morning when I die. Hallelujah, by and by, I'll fly away. Well, I saw the light, I saw the light, no more darkness, no more night. Now I'm so happy, no troubles inside. Praise the Lord, I saw the light. Hit it again, Josh. Will the circle be unbroken by and by, Lord, by and by? There's a better home waiting in the sky, Lord, in the sky. There's a better home waiting in the sky, Lord, in the sky. Thank you. Big old request for that one, young. I always tie those together because it makes me think of my mama and my grandparents, and I heard all those songs all my life. Well, thank you very much. I always send that out to them. But thank you for that request, y'all. We got time for a couple more songs. All right, we're finishing with all requests. Stapleton, not Stapleton. Stapleton-ish. You know, I'm Stapleton-ish. Like I'm right. I'm Stapleton-ish. How about we do this? What do you think it should be then, Lauren?
Josh.
I don't listen to country either. I really don't. I'm only listening to country when Bill Cook's playing. So they wanted something Chris Stapleton-ish.
Ish.
Yeah.
Add some of those vocals, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, but he's a world-class vocalist, Bill. I mean, and here I am. It's like, well, that's the ish part. No, that's the ish part.
See there? See there? They like that.
What do you think it should be then, Lauren? What do you think it should be?
Do what you're comfortable with.
I know, but I need maybe some Waylon Jennings. That's kind of rugged. Let's do Lonesome Ornery and Me, you know.
There you go.
All right, we're going to do some Waylon Jennings because I believe if you went to Chris Stapleton and said, who influenced you? I think he would say Bob Seger and Waylon Jennings. If you kind of put that together, it would really kind of be a Chris Stapleton thing. So here's some Waylon Jennings. Almost, it's Chris Stapleton-ish.
1, 2, 3.
On a Greyhound bus, well, Lord, I'm traveling this more. I'm going to Shreveport and down to New Orleans. Been traveling these highways, I've been doing things my way. It's been making me lonesome. And her hair was jet black, and the name was Codeine. Lord, she was a cream of a Basin Street Queens. Yeah, she got tired of that snowy white dream, and she started looking lonesome. Y'all listen up now. And we cashed in our sweets. I gave them to Becca while I'm mumbling in the streets. There's no escaping from a snowy white dream. He's born looking lonesome, ornery and mean. Miss Lauren Pittman on the fiddle, y'all. I'm down in this valley where the wheels turn so low. At dawn I pray to the Lord of my soul. I pray to Lord now do right by me. I'm tired of feeling lonesome, ornery and mean. Take us home, William. One more time, it's Lauren Pittman on the fiddle, y'all. So Waylon Jennings right there. Thank you. All right, guys. Thank you so much for being good to us. The band's going to tear down. The next band will start setting up. But I got to try that song for them.
You got this.
It's,
You got
Bill,
it.
it's the saddest song I've ever heard. And don't leave, because the next band's going to say, if you wouldn't have sung that sad song so terribly, we would have had a full room of people. But I promised them $20 damn they would do it. And I didn't promise them I'd do it.
You
I
want to
just
talk
said,
about celebrities coming up on this next band?
Yeah.
Every one of these guys are celebrities in their own field.
Yeah, I know.
Playing
These
guitar.
guys are great.
Yeah, they're great.
They really are. It's a tremendous band coming up. I'd hate for you guys to not give them a chance. If you do, they're going to win your hearts and minds. I promise you that. This is such a sad song. Can't believe I'm going to do this. I may not be able to. I mean, I've never really done it. So if it falls apart, then I could get fired.
You can do it, man. Come on.
All right, I'm going to give it a shot. Some Whiskey Myers by request. All right. A couple pretty flowers, that's what I brought to you. Saw you through a broken window with a different point of view. You had signs of depression from a long line of sin, and your face it tells a story about the places you have been. I love you so. Just thought you should know. And then muddy water's flowing as you take my hand past the creek down by the holler through your daddy's land. I could buy you a diamond, but I cannot change your world, 'cause I ain't got no money and you'll never be my girl, no. I just thought you should know. You was gonna be a singer and a big old movie star, but you can't catch no breaks now, baby, and Hollywood is hard. Now you work down at the timeout off 155, and you're dancing for your dollar, just trying to stay alive. It hurts me so. I just thought you should know. And you feed your addiction with your crystal meth. I believe for your life as it takes you to your death. You make a deal with the devil as your looks begin to fade. Don't you know, as you went away and I watched you go, I just thought you should know. And that cold rain is pouring as they lay you in the grave, and I can barely recognize you in your fragile state. No more signs of depression from a long, long time ago. I throw in a pretty flower as they slowly lay you low. I was a rose. Just wanted you to know. Yeah, it was a rose. Just wanted you to know. All right, that's the saddest song. I'm not getting finished. Thank you guys very much. That's it. I'm out of time. Appreciate it. Thank you guys for letting me go over a few minutes. Thank you for that request. Saddest song I've ever heard, and there's the last verse just like the first. All right, so anyway, that's Whiskey Myers, a great band out of Texas. Thank you guys for being good to us. Please stick around for the next band. That is Bree behind the bar, and she will do a good job for you sometime. So thank you for being good to us at AJ's. Y'all, we appreciate it.